What up? What up, good peoples? Got a little surprise stream here. Didn't plan on going, didn't plan on live streaming right now, but just checking out a little bit more, kind of taking y'all along for the ride. A Watch Dogs Legions. I am actually planning on picking up Assassin's Creed today. Friday, I'm going to be streaming Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Definitely may do a live stream unboxing if I can get my hands on this PlayStation 5. So we'll see what happens. PlayStation 5 comes out on the 12th, which is Thursday. So definitely going to be looking forward to that. So we'll find out. Hey, I see you down there in the chat. What's going on? So last time I left off, I did a live stream on this a while back. Let's see, down in the chat. Used to your videos, it helped me out to build my PC. Big help, lifesaver. Love the rest of your videos. Hey, I appreciate that. Down in the chat, I don't know your name, but I see you and I appreciate you. Definitely, for real. Glad I was able to help. So I forgot what I was supposed to be doing right now. Hopefully I don't get feedback. I got my speakers turned up. I don't have my headset on right now. But I am definitely, let me know how it looks. I guess I need to, let's see, restart that, locate the safe house entrance. So I need to head to the safe house. I'll tell you what, let me know how this looks. I'm playing on my 1440p monitor, but I'm streaming in 1080p. So it looks like I need to head to the safe house. I am playing with ray tracing on. Game looks absolutely gorgeous. If you watch my other video, I was playing in 4K. Which is what I prefer, but with streaming, I'm still working on building me another streaming rig. So until then, I'll be playing in 1440p while I'm streaming because I'm doing it all on one PC. It just comes out better. But if you play Watch Dogs Legion, let me know. I actually just made a little bit more time for it today. So let me know how the stream looks. Let me know how the audio sounds and all that good stuff. Normally I would listen to my streams as well, but at this time I am not. I do know the police will come after you very quickly. So I don't need to do anything stupid right now until I find out. I got to get to the safe house first. But this is definitely pretty dope. I think I got ray tracing on medium, a DLSS on balance. And I probably need to make sure I take a look at my map. And it looks like the safe house is right over here. Down in the chat, let's see. Spent all my money on my hey, you spent all the money on your PC? I hear you, man.
I downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Oh shit! I've been caught up in some spy movie. This is mental.
Hold down LB on a locked object to reveal the network bypass puzzle.
I was naughty last week. I went on a bit of a shopping spree. I must have bought 10 of those AR games they now have. They're absolutely darling. You should try it. My favorite is one where you're this
Complete the network bypass to unlock. Okay, let me see something here. Oh, this is pretty dope. Okay. Hey. Hey, got it unlocked.
Wait, what? It's like you can't even have a real. Okay, come on. You got to be joking. I refuse to put up with this. Seriously, what is going on? Bring it down and
It was fine. You know, mostly for my mum and all that. They told me this one.
You got this, blood. Stay cool.
Hey, this is pretty dope. Super dope. But yeah, let me know what type of games y'all want me to stream. Like I said, I know Friday I'm definitely planning on doing Call of Duty, Cold War. Going to be streaming that. You should see. I'm going to schedule that stream, so you should see that coming up. Like I said, I'm going to stream some more Watch Dogs. Definitely going to stream Assassin's Creed. Got to figure out a date for that. And then, of course, you know, I'm going to set some stuff up for the PlayStation 5. So.
Yo, anyone here? Better turn on the juice.
Thought that was gonna do something. All right, so it looks like I need to find my way down the steps. Looks like I need to power up the safe house. All right, what is this? Can't do nothing until I power this stuff up. Oh yeah, also got a review of the iPhone 12 coming out really soon too. I know a lot of people, they despise against the iPhone, but my whole family is on iPhone, so I have no choice. But I got the blue, and it's pretty dope. So yeah.
Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
All right, so I powered up the safe house. So it looks like I need to do a couple more of the things. I'm trying to silence my phone. All right. So activate the servers. This is definitely pretty cool. I like the setup. Talking about next gen. For some particular reason I can't run, so I don't know why.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, Bagley Bags, if DedSec didn't bomb the city, then who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton.
Hello and welcome back to The Hello and...
Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament, I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Sorry, you was getting double audio. I probably should play with my headphones on. So I definitely mute it next time.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Packley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Oh my days. How's a girl like you get out of that clash?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, bruv. Look, it's hard out here for DedSec, man. I've always wanted to roll with you lot, but I don't want to get murked or anything, innit?
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Well, I guess if I do get murked, it's better to go out fucking blazing.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you, the technology in this game is pretty dope. Pretty dope.
You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
But yeah, the technology in this game is definitely pretty dope. So. All right, so I need to get my equipment. Hey, that walkie got serious though.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see.
All right, so I'm trying to find my equipment.
You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve.
All right, so tech points can be found throughout London, used in a purchase tech upgrade. Okay. Gadgets and weapons. Purchase tech in the tech menu to obtain the upgrade gadgets, weapons, and hacks. Equipping tech. To change the operator's weapon or gadget, use the edit function in the team menu. Purchase tech is available to our operatives. All right. All right, so Spiderbot is 10 points. Oh, it's an AR cloak. So how many points? Oh, I only got 10 points. And the drone hack is 15. Oh man, and the pistol is 15. So I need some more points. Meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Spiderbot. and then I'm gonna go get some more points. All right, so I equipped the Sparta butt, and I got a weapon.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's
Nice.
called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
CPU temps are good, Simon Kim. Right now, let me see something. I changed some of my settings on my CPU back to stock. So give me 1 second. I was actually looking for tech GPU so I could show you. But yeah, I changed my CPU. I actually had it tuned by OneUsmus. And so I had my voltages lower. But CPU temp is around 66 degrees. I actually had it lower than that when I had the voltage lower. But I was doing some playing around with stuff, and I just put everything back at stock settings because I was trying to test some stuff out for a future video. But yeah, I mean, CPU temps are good. I'm at 66 for 3900X, 65, 66, that's regular. And so right now, I'm streaming and gaming, and I'm at ray tracing 1440p with also streaming. I'm streaming off of the GPU this time. So yeah, I'm just getting 60 frames per second right now, which is fine with some of the settings that I got set up in the game, but I'm just streaming, so. And now that I'm looking at that, let me just look at my my GPU usage. Oh yeah. So I could be running higher if I stream off of the CPU, which I may switch over and do. I was trying to test some stuff out. That's why I did a surprise stream, trying to figure out which one works the best. And I may try streaming just off of the CPU instead of doing the GPU. So, especially with some of the graphical settings that I have set up. So I'm glad somebody brought that up about my CPU settings. So, yeah. Hey, Simon. Yeah, you're right. The CPU temps were higher for a couple of reasons. I think I was probably streaming off of the CPU, but also at the same time too. I don't, in that setting, I don't remember what was what when it came to my I don't remember what was what when it came to my actual settings that I was using for the CPU. So that's a good question. All right, so I actually switched it over to the CPU for streaming. And let's take a look at something real quick. I actually have this on FS Borderless. And I think that also has something to do with my settings as well. So let's see. If I change it to full screen. Okay, so now I'm actually getting what I was supposed to be getting. So yeah, I think, you know, when playing around with these settings and stuff like that, I had it on full screen borderless, and it kind of messes with the numbers. So let's just see. I just leave my overlay up and see what type of performance I get. So no, you know, as far as having, you know, airflow, like right now I'm streaming off of the CPU and the temperature does go up just because of the I'm using more of the CPU. I'm using it for streaming also, you know, with 1440p actually. It uses a little bit more of the CPU instead of at 4K. So but the airflow in the system is good though. Definitely not worried about that. But what's interesting though is I switched this over to recording just off of the, not recorded, but streaming off of the CPU. And it's interesting in the actual frame rate. I'm not sure why it's at 46. So like when streaming and gaming off of the, see, this is why I was doing some testing. I was just trying to start this up just to see what type of numbers I would get. And I'm looking at these numbers in the overlay and it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me on why I'm getting those particular frame rates. So I don't know. So I'm at full screen, 1440p. I'm at ultra. Guess I could try to change this to very high. See if that makes a difference. And I don't know what just happened. My game crashed. All right. Let me see if I can start it back up. See, this is why I play around with stuff. Play around with stuff, play around with tech. And you can almost figure stuff out, almost. But I don't know why. Okay, so now the game is coming back up. But I don't know why it crashed on me the first time. I can't even explain it. Game crashed, and maybe because of the settings change that I made. But it's interesting. That's why we do this type of stuff. That's why I like playing around with tech to figure things out. A lot of people don't have two bills, you know what I'm saying, to stream. A lot of people try to, so I try to figure this stuff out. You know, how can someone get this type of stuff done just on one PC? And what's the best settings? You know, you buy a high-end graphics card, you got a high-end system. How can you stream off of one PC at good settings and still have great playable settings? So that's the interesting part about it. It's just checking that part out just to see, like, you know, no limits on my FPS. Screen resolution is good. All right, so I'm on very high settings. Ray tracing is off. I'm gonna put that on medium. DLSS, I'm gonna put it back on balance. And let's check out the gameplay. Just gonna continue where I left off at and see what type of numbers I get. Hey, should I build my own PC? I'm afraid I'll be breaking something. Fragos, definitely build your own PC. Aaron Samira, and building my first PC with the Obsidian 500D. Great case. Soon, love how you build it. It's not time lapse, and so I will have a video telling me what I should do. Yeah, man, definitely follow that. Aldo, what's going on, man? Do-it-yourself PC would save you more money, and you have better parts. That's absolutely correct. So if you're just now hopping on, I'm definitely just testing out streaming on one PC. I was looking at some of my settings. Somebody asked about my CPU temps. If you're looking at my CPU temps right now, don't be alarmed. I'm actually streaming off of my CPU right now. So that's why the temps are a little bit high. And plus I have my fan speed low, just so I don't hear it in the case. So if you see my temps up, that's not normal. It's just because I'm streaming, gaming, and all the stuff on one PC. So I'm still getting 57, 56. So in this particular case, I mean, go back, options. If I had to change anything, so DLSS is on balance. And I actually like balance. Balance is good. Ray tracing, I got it on medium, so it's not that high. Playing at 1440p. Now, if I were, okay, so that's weird. Probably just because I'm in settings. All right, so it goes back down. Now see, I get way higher frame rates when I'm not streaming on the same PC as I'm gaming on. You know, if I'm not streaming, get way higher frame rates. But super curious. I'm going to see if I can switch this back over to the GPU. I don't know. These may be good enough settings if you was doing it all on one. Watch All These is definitely a tough game. Like if I was to go in here and turn the ray tracing off. Like if I turn ray tracing off, turn DLSS off. So just by turning those things off, I'm getting 60, which, you know, depending on the area, that's super weird. Super weird with these numbers. So, all right, let's say if I hijack this right here. Yep, about to steal it. Get off the bike. So now, you know, I'm taking it for a ride. Frame rate is 49, tearing up some stuff. So I've seen in some videos too. Ooh, ran that person over. The police gonna be after me in a second. So what's crazy is that I watched a couple other videos, and whenever you start riding bikes and all that different type of stuff, or vehicles in this game, frame rate tanks. So that's another thing to take into consideration. Now, if you were not streaming, like none of this will be an issue. But you know, if you want to stream, you definitely want to at least still get, you know, while you're gaming, you still want to get at least 60 frames per second. So 1440p, 3080, 3900X. I don't know. It's weird, you know, super weird. And I'm actually just, you know, when you're trying to find the right settings for stuff, I actually could go back down here and I could turn DLSS. I can actually put this on quality because I'm not running ray tracing, just to see what type of frame rate I get. So I'm on the bike now, and I remember I was getting well, nope, still dropping down in the 40s. I'm also noticing that my GPU usage is low, at 60%, 50%, and I don't know why that is. I'm actually a little bit curious about that. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm actually going to check some things out, but definitely look out for some more actual posts that's going to be coming up, and I'll schedule another time that we're going to stream, and I want to get some settings right for the next video. So peace. Talk to y'all in a minute.